Years ago, there was an experiment done. And now, this is heavy duty, pretty complicated experiment. I'm going to show you a video, and I want to make sure that you get it. But this will maybe help me explain why so many people do what they do. Why so many Americans, put money in IRAs and 401ks. When people say, Doug, why isn't everybody doing it? It's because of where they're at, and they don't understand how money works. They don't have discipline. They don't have a system. And so they will never, ever get out of debt unless, the mortgage company takes it away from them, or they will never accumulate anything unless it's automatically withheld from their paycheck and it's out of sight, out of mind in some soldered shut tin can or whatever. But this little experiment that I'm going to show you will help explain probably pretty well, if you can get it, why so many people just do what they do, and why I get asked this question, well, why is everybody doing this? How come everybody is telling me to do this? How come everybody does this? How come every company I work for offers a 401k? How come everybody isn't doing what you're talking about? So watch this little video, this experiment, and I think it will help you understand why people do what they do. It's called the Asch Experiment.
The gentleman in the elevator now is a candid star. These folks who are entering, the man with the white shirt, the lady with the trench coat, and subsequently one other member of our staff, will face the rear. And you'll see how this man in the trench coat tries to maintain his individuality, but little by little, he looks at his watch, but he's really making an excuse for turning just a little bit more to the wall. Now we'll try it once again. Here's the candid subject. Here comes the candid camera staff, 3 of them at least. And this man has apparently been in groups before. Here's a fella with his hat on in the elevator. First he makes a full turn to the rear, and Charlie closes the door. A moment later, we'll open the door. Everybody's changed positions. Now we'll see if we can use group pressure for some good. Now, in a moment, on Charlie's signal, everybody turns forward. Notice they take off their hats. And now, do you think we could reverse the procedure? Watch.
Okay. Well, a lot of times because of the way that I frame that video with a live audience, they think this is going to be some very, very complicated study that has been done. That was candid camera. But isn't that the truth? I mean, the peer pressure, those people in that experiment, they couldn't stand it. They had to do what everybody else was doing, even though they wanted to be individualists and so forth. The one guy still gave in. They want to follow the crowd.